This is one of my favorite things of sharing and spreading a single video. Here we go. I'm in Notebook LM and I'm going to create a new notebook. And disclaimer, I am not a pro at this. So what I'm going to do is I just copy the YouTube link with my chat with Becca. I'm going to put it in, go. And so now this is what they call a source. And okay, is that fast enough? I didn't pause this or anything. Now what's going to happen over here? So it already, okay, I guess it does the transcript, right? So it finds, it analyzes the data, it analyzes the interview. And then my favorite, they keep adding new things. They're so cool. But here, this one's my favorite, audio overview. And what this does is it creates this, what I call like podcast format of these two AI people talking and having a discussion, having a dialogue about the content you shared. So remember, this all comes from that same video that I did with Becca, right? We hit record for 45 minutes, which is long. I usually do like 30. Remember, what did she have to do? She had to hop on. She had to prepare? No, she knows her stuff. We're talking about a thing she's already busy with, right? It's no homework for her, so to speak. And I'm the one doing the work, right? I'm the one sharing all this stuff and making these extra content. And so in a minute here, maybe I will pause this thing, but it's going to create this audio overview where these two quote unquote people are having a chat about our chat. Now, let this sink in for a minute because when it works, when it arrives, you're going to see like, wait a minute. They have like opinions, they have commentary, they're talking as if they analyzed our talk. So in a way, it's yet another angle on the same content that I'm then going to use. So here's where it gets even crazier. This is one video, right? Then I'm going to take the audio. Well, it's going to be audio. This is one audio. So I could choose to make this a podcast. I'm holding up my fingers as if you can see them. I'm holding up my fingers. This is one piece of audio that could be a podcast. I can very easily make this into a YouTube video. If I wanted to get fancy, in fact, I think I will. I can do this video overview and then it has slides and stuff. In fact, you know what? I'll do that because that video overview is really neat. So I'm going to do that one too. So now, oops, I got two. Then, if you remember, also in this collection of videos, Opus Clip. So I just give Opus Clip some content and Opus Clip, intelligently chops things up, right? So I'm going to have like this audio is going to be like 10 minutes long or something. And I'm going to have this, whatever, 7 to 14 minutes long audio. And then Opus Clip's going to chop that up into, I usually say the average is like a minute. So call it 7 to 14 more clips. So remember from our 45-minute video, I think we had 35 Opus Clip things, right? So now we have one more here for the audio, one more here for the video. And I'm either going to chop up the video or the audio. And then we're going to have another 7 to 14 clips. So 35 plus, call it 10, we're already at 45. And this full one, which I will make a full podcast episode because people like it. It's interesting, but people really enjoy this. I'm going to click video as well. I think I can do two at a time. Yeah, so people enjoy this dialogue. And I enjoy it because you get this third party perspective on your content. Becca and I talked, and Becca and I are biased towards Becca and Bradley, right? We are those people. So if I have an opinion about what we said, well, it's biased because I am that person, right? Okay, here. I think I have the sound thing recording, so let's see if you can hear this. Okay, it's 10 minutes.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to take on something that feels almost sacred in personal development, this idea that you should never, ever quit.
Right.
We're going to dive into the wisdom of quitting, not as failure, but as, well, a really critical skill for success.
A high-level skill, absolutely.
So our
Okay, if you have never heard Notebook LM, I am personally a little bit infatuated with it. I think it's just amazing. And I call these people Alex and Jordan. So Alex and Jordan, we're talking about Becca and Bradley. Kind of cool, right? So all I need to do is download this audio, right? Download. Now I've got audio. And then when this video is done, so the video, it kind of makes like a PowerPointy presentation-y thing, right? So we'll see. I'm going to let that thing go. We can talk about that another time, but you get the idea. It's going to be, I don't know if it's that same audio. So it's not like a podcast, whereas this one is more podcasty, and I love it. So as you'll see, I am going to use this as a podcast and I'll make a video. I'll do a super basic video. In the future, what I would really like to do would be to have relevant video, right? Relevant to the context, to the content. And so if we're talking about blueberries and peanut butter, then I want to have, images of blueberry fields and peanut farms, right? So that's the future. For now, I've got the audio. I'm happy with it. I'm going to go make a podcast episode out of this. Kind of cool, right? I know. Bye for now.